On this week's episode of BJ in the Morning, we're turning 20.
20 episodes old.
And we're going to talk about 20 random things from the internet.
Let's go.
I like that you were singing throughout the whole intro. I think it picked up a little bit of it.
Nope.
But welcome to BJ in the Morning. I'm Brendan.
And I'm Juan.
Happy 20.
Happy 20th episode.
For the second time.
For the second time, yes.
I think we're, that makes 40.
40.
And some change. 44 and some quickies.
And a couple quickies.
We haven't done
That's a lot.
We haven't done a quickie in a while.
Wow. 44 episodes in 5 years. Wow.
But if you think about it,
Mm-hmm.
we did the first batch
Consecutively.
Mm-hmm. And then took a break.
Mm-hmm.
Really got the anticipation high.
Anticipation.
And then we're back. And we haven't missed a week yet.
Right.
Since what?
2018?
The week of Christmas? Well, this last year?
Something like that.
It was right around Christmas, I think, or right after.
I think it was right after Christmas.
January.
Okay.
Dang. And it's almost May.
Wow.
Well, when this episode comes out, it will be May.
We're doing good.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
But one.
Brandon.
So we had some things from the internet pulled up.
Uh-huh.
Because we both, I know for me, I'm not going to say that you thought this, but I had some ideas for episodes, but they're going to require some help from the listeners. So
yeah.
Keep an eye out on our Instagram. For polls on our stories, asking some questions.
Yeah. If you want some advice.
We want to give you advice.
And it's not going to be good.
It might be, but
be.
I doubt it.
Depending on how we're feeling that day.
And it depends on what advice you're asking.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep an eye out on those polls. Though they should be dropping probably when this episode comes out. Maybe. For the next episode.
Yep.
Or the one after that.
Yep.
We'll see how we're feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how we're feeling.
Yeah. We're usually tired.
Maybe it's going to be posted today.
Maybe.
Before this episode comes out.
At some point.
You never know.
Or tomorrow.
Or in a month.
Maybe it was last week.
Or next year. Episode 100.
Episode 100 is when we finally give our advice on silly little topics.
Yeah.
But Juan, what you been up to this week?
I did a karate tournament last Sunday.
Nice. Were you actually in the tournament?
No, my students were.
Ooh.
And my students kicked some A.
Kicked some A.
K'd some A.
Yeah.
And they did really good.
That's awesome.
Very, very, very proud of them.
Heck yeah.
And actually, before we started the podcast, I got something in the mail. And it says Sensei Juan on it.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. And I open it up. And it's a high school graduation invitation for one of my students that I taught when I first started teaching.
Mm-hmm.
When he was 4 years old.
And now he's graduating.
Maybe even younger.
Yeah.
He might have been 3.
Jeez.
When he was starting to get into it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And now he's graduating high school.
How's that make you feel?
Old.
Yeah. How are you gonna go?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's a nice.
Like a nice gesture.
Gesture and thought.
Yeah. I was gonna ask how's it feel? Just you got an invitation, you.
Yeah, I don't get invited to anything.
But you made such an impact on someone that
right.
you got an invitation.
Right.
That's awesome.
It's really awesome.
Yeah, dude.
I love it.
Are you crying?
No.
Are you gonna cry?
No.
Why gonna cry?
No.
That's awesome though.
Yeah. I don't know what else I did. What else did I do? I don't know. I had a very busy week, but it's like I cannot remember.
Yeah.
I just remember by the time I got to like my day off, I was like, oh, thank
Me today.
fucking God.
Yeah. Me today. I've just been like so tired, falling asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, I could not keep my eyes open at all today. Sometimes you need a day like that though, I think.
I went to a concert.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
I went to a concert called The Plot in You.
The concert's called The Plot in You?
No, the band that played in the concert was called The Plot in You.
Fun.
And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I feel like the people playing like The Plot in You and then the band before that, I think they were getting a little upset.
Why do you say that?
Because it's kind of like a rock show.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like wanting people to mosh.
Yeah.
And like people just weren't.
Wasn't it on like a Wednesday?
Thursday.
You.
Thank you.
Get it out.
A Thursday.
Yeah, so Thursday, about to be the weekend. This band has been around since we were in high school, right?
Yeah. So
it's a bunch of 30-year-olds and they're like, it's Thursday.
But also they're not as heavy as they used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like a lot of the fans that were there were like new album fans. Like they're like, what?
What is this?
What's a wall of death? What are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like just a bunch of like younger people who they're okay. Here's one thing that did piss me off. It was like a bunch of younger people standing in the front and they're just going like this.
Arms crossed, just bobbing their heads. Don't know the words.
Exactly. I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
Get into it.
You're at a concert.
Dude.
You're not sitting in your room alone.
Have a little fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stop thinking about your ex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that kind of made me mad. And me and our good friend
Artemis.
We started a couple of mosh pits.
Yeah, you typically are one to start those.
Yeah.
Anytime we've gone to emo night.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't even a concert. This is just some DJ playing one of our playlists from high school.
But then like let's say they wanted people to start moving, they're like, oh, like, all right, Tucson, let's get moving. And then they start fucking like playing the next song, and then nobody.
Everyone's standing still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or people have their phones out. And I'm like, do I start it? Do I go?
You go.
And make you knock your phone out?
Yeah.
You know? So I feel like they were getting a little upset about that. Like they were visually getting like kind of
annoyed
about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but it was a lot of fun. They played one old song.
Just one?
Yeah, and you know what they said? They said they're like, let's take it back to 2012 and fuck these little kids up, is what they said. Where I was like, all right, I'm in. Let's go.
Heck yeah. I love going to concerts. Concerts are fun.
Concerts are fun.
I have like one coming up I'm excited for.
Mm-hmm.
Well, two coming up, but like one in like the next couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, going to see Origami Angel.
Sweet.
Tiny little club congress.
Sweet.
Can't wait.
I feel like Club Congress, they might play outside.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Okay.
I think it'll be in that little tiny room.
I don't know. Never been to a concert at Club Congress.
I've been to one, I think. Maybe two. I think just one.
I've been to one where they play live music and it was outside.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I'll let you know.
Let me know.
I will.
Let me know.
But yeah, like you, I had a busy week, but I can't remember anything I did.
Mm-hmm.
I know we went out. A couple of us got together.
Yep.
On Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, it was on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. I don't go out very often. We didn't like get messed up. I mean, at least I didn't.
I didn't either.
But you guys stayed out way later than I did, because I had to work super early on Thursday.
Yeah, but it was like 1, and I was like,
It's an hour past bedtime.
I'm ready to go home.
Yeah.
An hour past bedtime?
Yeah.
Hours.
No, yeah, but like on a night you're going out and like midnight, that's cut off.
Mm-hmm.
We're too old for that now.
Mm.
But yeah, and then other than that, I just, like I was telling you before we started recording, I just been playing that new Star Wars Jedi Survivor game. And I haven't been hooked on a video game like this since the first one came out.
What about Harry Potter?
I have not played it since like the first 2 weeks it came out.
Really?
Yep.
But you weren't hooked?
Not like I am with this one.
Mm.
Like I'm trying to find all the secrets, all the hidden stuff, all the Easter eggs, and yeah.
100% completion.
I'm going for it. We'll see if it actually happens.
Have you ever finished a game 100%?
Yeah.
Which ones?
That's a tough one. I know I have.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think of
Mm-hmm.
any of them off the top of my head. Skyrim, that was one.
Cool.
Fallout 3.
Cool.
I don't think I 100% in New Vegas. The first Jedi.
New Vegas?
Yeah, Fallout New Vegas.
Okay.
The first Jedi Fallen Order. 100% of that one. Yeah, couple.
Cool.
You seem super excited about it.
Well,
You don't play video games.
as we talked about before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not a gamer.
I'm not a gamer, but I am a gamer, if you know what I mean.
No.
I love little games.
Lil games?
Yeah, like on my phone.
Uh-huh.
I love those games.
Yeah, no, I get it. I still been playing that Marvel Snap game we talked about back in the day.
I haven't been
Yeah.
playing any games lately.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to start playing again.
There's worse things to do, I'm sure.
Yeah. Like drugs.
Drugs are bad.
Like alcohol.
Alcohol is bad.
Like flipping off old people.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Like
running red lights.
Yeah.
Like
jaywalking.
Jaywalking. I've never done that in my life because it's bad.
Like spitting on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Spit on the road.
Speaking of, I did run a red light yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me why.
Tell
me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
When you ran the red light, it was a mistake?
I never wanna hear you say
One ran
like
the
said
red
that way.
light. Oh, we're singing different tunes. My bad. Different parts of the
okay.
song.
So I did run a red light.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm at work, I work.
You work.
I get 2 breaks.
Mm-hmm.
I get a lunch.
Yeah.
My lunch is 30 minutes.
That's not enough, but
I agree. Now, when I used to do customer service in my place of work, it was an hour, which was too much.
Yeah, you need like a 40-minute lunch.
45 minutes.
40 to 47.
Yeah. An hour would be nice sometimes.
Yeah.
But like every day.
And weren't you getting like the hour breaks in the middle of the night at one point?
Oh, no, I was just taking hour-long breaks. Yeah, no.
No one was there.
Yeah.
It's not like they knew.
Yeah. Anyway, so I get a 30-minute lunch.
Mm.
I clock out. I'm with my buddy. I clock out. I run to my car. And I'm like, okay, there's this taco stand that I drive past every morning, but they're not open yet. And It's right down the street. I'm like, I bet you I can go get some food.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably not busy because it was like right when they opened. And come back, eat my lunch, enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was perfect.
Yeah. In your mind, it was perfect.
Yeah.
But
So
I'm guessing it wasn't perfect when you put the plan into action.
Nope.
Okay.
So I get in my car, me and my bud,
Mm-hmm.
me and my friend. We drive down to this little corner, teeny tiny taco stand. We order our food.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, she's like, I ordered for me and 2 other people, right?
Yeah.
$40.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I was like, 40? Did I hear you right? And my friend was like, I'm sure she said 20. I'm like, no, it's 40. Anyways, I go to give her my card. And she points down. Literally right in front of my face. It says cash only.
Shit.
I said, fuck. I was like, I'm sorry. I don't have cash. Sorry. And she goes, oh, do you want to come back? So I'm like, we have 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
There's a Circle K down the street. I said, yeah, I'll come back. So in my head, she was going to
Make the food. Yeah.
I go to Circle K, which I call the crackhead Circle K.
Mm-hmm. On that side of town, yeah.
There's people, as soon as I walk in, people are screaming and yelling.
Yeah.
And like, just so much was going on.
When the news says a Circle K got shot up, it's that one.
Actually, yeah, somebody got
every
shot
time.
across
No,
the street
every
from there.
time though.
Right.
Any
Circle K is
any
that
Circle
one.
K in the news, it's that one
Right.
in particular.
So I go to the Circle K, I get $40 cash back,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, hey, I get a soda. Obviously, I'm like, can I get 40 back? He's like, yeah. And he's like, all right. And he points at the pad, and I go, I'm so used to tapping now, so I'm going to tap. He's like, no, don't tap. It won't let you do cash back if you tap. I was like, all right. And I put my card in, chip malfunction. Put my card in again, chip malfunction. And then it's stuck on the part where it says remove your card. I remove my card, it's stuck. And I'm like, what? I don't have that much time.
It's a time sensitive
I
operation.
need my money, and I need to get my tacos, and I need to get back to work on time.
It's my money, and I need it now.
Exactly. So I finally get $40, right? I leave. I rush down to the taco stand. And then the lady comes back. She sees me. She's like, oh, okay. And she reads me off the order. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay. And then I hear her start telling the cook what I ordered.
Mm-hmm.
And they start cooking it. And I'm like, well, I have 8 minutes to get my food, get back to work, clock in, and then eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't got time to eat now.
Yep.
So we're waiting. We're kind of stressing out a little bit. And then they made the food really fast.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, all right. I got the food. I still had like maybe 5 or 6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, that's about the time it takes to get back to work. So I get in the car, I take off, and then as soon as you turn onto the street, it's a red light. And I said, not today. And I went, meow.
You just purposely went through the red light.
I literally said, not today.
Yeah.
Literally.
So it's funny because there was I don't remember what I was doing, but I was like running late. I was probably going to like another store for work to pick up stuff to come back, and I ran 2 red lights in a row, like
on purpose.
one turned yellow and I didn't see it turn yellow, and the next thing I know it's red, and I'm just going straight through the intersection. And then I got to the place, turned around to go back. Same light, same issue.
Yeah.
Didn't see it turn yellow, straight to red, went straight on through.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I feel it. This was like a couple weeks ago though.
You know, like,
I've never felt more like an asshole though.
they were kind of like smaller, like cross streets, so it's like there was nobody there.
There was people in these intersections. They saw me run the red light. They saw what an asshole I was being.
Right. But I safely ran the red light, if you know what I mean. Safely.
Other people would argue that there's no safe way to run a red light.
If you were in my situation,
Just be late to work.
you would understand.
Just give him 45 minutes.
No, I can't. Yeah, give me a 45-minute lunch, dude.
Get rid of 30-minute breaks.
Fuck that.
Go 45-minute breaks.
45's good.
45's great. Anyone would probably take a 45-minute lunch if it meant like A, skipping a 10-minute break, or B, just working an extra 15 minutes on the beginning and end of your shift. You know? That's like 7.5 minutes.
Easy.
Just for that 45, I would do that in a heartbeat.
Hell yeah.
Corporate America, listen up. How about 45-minute breaks?
45-minute lunches.
How about that's all?
How about you feed us?
How about
you give us a fucking
a little corporate card? Corporate meal card?
For food.
My high school had one. Why can't corporate America have one?
I don't want to pay $40 for fucking tacos.
I mean,
am I gonna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I wanna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like also no.
But no. $40? I was like, damn.
Dude, I went to the fair.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like a taco, like it's like carne asada fries and like elote and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yep.
And that's all we talked about all night is that's where we're eating at that one place. I got carne asada fries.
Mm-hmm.
And Devin got elote in a cup.
Nice.
It was $42.
Fucking $42.
$42.
That's insane.
Was it worth it? Yes and no.
Yes and no.
A.
Delicious.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
I liked everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
The elote, solid.
Mm-hmm.
Carne asada fries, solid.
Mm-hmm.
The price, it's the fair.
Not solid.
It's the fair. And they call it the fair, but those prices are anything but.
One thing about the fair is I want to eat all of it.
Yeah, no. Let me tell you some of these things that were at the fair.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll get into the 20 fucking things that we pulled from the internet, but it sounded like if we're going to talk about fair food, let's get into it. They had Crunchberry chicken sandwiches.
What?
And I wanted to try it so bad just for the fact that it's Crunchberry chicken sandwich. You know what I mean?
Like the chicken was breaded with Crunchberry?
I don't know. But I can tell you every time we walked past that stand, it smelled like that first like moment you open Crunchberries. They also had, you ready?
Uh-huh.
Funnel cake.
Uh-huh.
Right? It's the fair. Of course
Love
they have
it.
funnel cake.
Yep.
They had Crunchberry funnel cake.
Uh-huh.
Fruity Pebble funnel cake. Cinnamon Toast Crunch churros.
Fuck.
Oreo churros. That's normal, right?
Uh-huh.
Crunchberry churros. But let me tell you, those funnel cakes, $16.
Jesus.
And you know what they did? They just sprinkled on Fruity Pebbles.
Just sprinkled it
They
on
just
top.
sprinkled on some Fruity Pebbles.
Jeez.
But yeah, that's the thing.
What
Fair
was the
food.
price difference between a regular funnel cake?
It was like 12 or 16.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I could have just stuffed a pocket with Fruity Pebbles.
I could have bought a box of Fruity Pebbles for that price difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Cereal's expensive
I
now.
love the deep fried. What did I get last time? A deep fried Snickers.
Oh, yeah. We didn't get anything deep fried.
And you know what it looked like when I bit into it?
I don't want to know.
Like I left a Snickers in my pocket 2 months, dude.
But was it good?
It was delicious.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And
right?
it was all over my face. I was like,
They had the deep fried Oreos, which is like a staple. Deep fried Twinkies, staple. But you could buy a cowboy hat filled with deep fried Oreos for $25.
Where's all this new stuff coming from?
I don't know. Someone was just like, "What's the most disgusting sounding thing I can make?"
Cowboy hat.
Cowboy hat filled with deep fried Oreos.
And then the cowboy hat is deep fried. Also.
I tried to convince my dad to get the cowboy hat with the Oreos just because I wanted him to wear the greasy cowboy hat afterwards. But yeah, I got like kettle corn, like the colorful one, because I've never bought it and I wanted to buy it. Whole bag's burnt.
Burnt?
Yeah.
Like gross tasting?
I like burnt popcorn, so it's fine.
Yeah.
No one else liked it. But yeah, I am also just one of those people who goes to the fair and doesn't get on rides because I get real sick real fast. You know this.
Yep.
Roller coasters, totally fine. Spinning in circles, I'm getting dizzy just thinking about it.
I love it.
I know you do.
I love how dangerous it is.
Yeah, there's just that ominous like feeling, like there's just death lurking.
Yeah. It's like the Grim Reaper is just standing in the corner.
Smoking a cigarette, just, you're next.
Am I going to do this today?
He gives you the eyes, like he's like, I'm watching you. And you're like, me?
He grips his scythe a little tighter.
And he just waits for you to get on just on the like spinning swings. And that's when he gets you.
That's the one.
You went on the one that flips you in 6 different directions for 30 seconds. Yeah. This one though, teacups. Fuck you.
You get on the zipper. He makes it go a little bit harder to like fucking smash your head so many times.
You get off just fine. Everything's fine, and then you just get on the really chill like log ride.
He's priming you up.
He's priming you up for the easy one. And then as soon as you go to play ring toss,
your arm gets cut off.
Like, that's just a taste. But no, it was a good time. Too many people. Last weekend, of course, it's full.
Last time I went to the fair, I got the flu.
The fair flu?
But
that's like a new strand. The fair flu.
Whoa. But I don't think I got the flu at the fair.
You just had the flu after the fair, and it was correlated.
I got the flu at the fair.
Oh.
Yeah, even worse.
Like it hit you.
Yeah, like I was fine all day. We get to the fair, I'm fine. We get on a couple rides, I'm fine. I get on the ride that spins and swings. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's like a big circle.
No, I know what you're
and it goes.
Yeah, no, it sounds
goes down.
Terrible.
Right. I get on that ride.
Uh-huh.
And then I feel like shit. And I'm like, oh, that ride really got to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling a little woozy.
Feeling a little woozy.
And I'm feeling
here.
like just a little off.
Yeah, it was like Grim Reaper just spitting in your face.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was like, man, that ride really got me.
Yeah.
And then like 10 minutes later, I'm like, my back hurts, like the body aches. And then like we're like, okay, let's go get some food. And then by the time we like get in line and eat some food, I'm just like, I'm sick.
Not
like
fair sick.
Like sick.
Not fair sick.
Yeah.
Real sick.
Yeah. And then we go home. I feel like shit. My body fucking hurts. It aches. And then I get home. I go right to bed.
Yeah.
And then I wake up in the morning. I have a fever of 104.
Oh, you died.
Yeah.
My poor guy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about the time at the fair. I've never said this story except for last night at the fair. Because I had to explain why I don't get on fair rides. So back in like 7th grade, maybe 8th grade, somewhere around there, I went on a date with a girl.
What?
To the fair. Have I ever told you this story?
I don't know.
I don't think you were the one with me. So I don't remember who was with me. Because it was like me and this girl and then someone else was there that we knew. But we went to the fair in the parking lot where Bookman's is at. You remember?
Oh,
when
the
they
little tiny
Yeah.
little fucking rinky dinky fair.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell the story right now because it's an embarrassing one. But what other place are we gonna share the story other than a public forum like this where everyone can talk about it
And laugh at you.
laugh at me? Because you know what?
What?
I'm gonna tell the story now. Shut up.
My fake laugh sucks.
So this is before I realized that fair rides make me sick,
Okay.
and by before I mean 3 rides later,
Mm-hmm.
the incident happened. So we're going on all the spinning rides, and I'm just like, woo! We go on to ride number 2, and I'm like, ride number 3, I'm like, I need to stop.
You're trying to suck it up.
Yeah, because I'm on a date. Well, it's my first ever date, you know?
Mm-hmm.
First ever date, and last one with this person.
Really?
So then we decide to go on the swinging ride, like the swings that spin in a circle and go up a little bit.
Yep.
Because they're all like, this one's chill. It's not going to get you sick. It's going to calm you down.
Meanwhile, she thinks you're a big giant pussy because you're sick.
No, everything was fine still.
Okay.
But we're getting off the swings, and I'm like, I'm gonna throw up. Like, this is it. Mouth is like salivating, all the things so bad. My head is spinning. I'm like, I just need to touch the ground, because in that swing you're still like hanging. I couldn't touch the ground, and that's all my brain said was like, you need to be on flat ground. Don't move. Get water. There's a trash can right there. The bar that held you in place in front was stuck.
Oh, jeez.
So I'm like, guys, I'm going to throw up right now. And they're trying to help me get the bar off. So the girl and then my friend who was there too, they can't get it up. And I just puke all over myself, all over them. And then we walked over to, I think it was a Burger King that was right there. It's not there anymore. I think it was a Burger King. And I sat in the lobby covered in throw up, drinking water, waited for my parents to come pick me up. And there you go. That's my fair story.
Wow.
Yeah. Hell of a first date. Like, when you go back and think about your first ever date,
Yeah.
did it end as badly as mine did?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, dude.
So, like, what was the dismount like of the date? You know what I mean? Like, you sat at the BK, but like, was she like, all right, see you later?
Yeah, basically, I got like, she sat there with me, and when my parents came and picked me up, it was like, okay, see you later. That was it.
Imagine if you went in for a hug, dude.
No,
Like,
I was like,
see you later.
Don't.
Oh,
so sorry. But yeah, that's my embarrassing fair story.
That's crazy.
That's some movie shit. You know what I mean?
For
like,
real.
that should not happen to real people.
I can't remember my first date.
No.
I'm trying to think. First actual date. This was like an actual date. Like, you asked her out.
Mm-hmm.
You're like a teenager, maybe.
Like I said, 7th or 8th grade.
I was kind of a dork until I was like 16.
Until you were like 25.
Yeah. Well, like,
We're still dorks. What are you talking about?
I never talked to girls
until high school.
Until I was like 17, 16, 17.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I was so scared.
And how you only talk to girls.
And I had a big old unibrow.
It wasn't that bad.
It was pretty bad, dude.
You were fine.
Stop.
You're fine, dude.
And then I had like big old round glasses. I was kind of chubby. You know, like, if I had a crush on a girl, they would say ew.
Yeah. So my problem was, like, if I had a crush on a girl, she liked one of our other friends.
Oh, yeah. So my first real date, fuck, I want to say,
you don't have to name names.
I'm not going to name names, but like, not even sophomore. Oh wait, I had a girlfriend sophomore year,
Mm-hmm.
and okay, I don't think
It's
we
all
ever
coming back
went.
to him.
I don't think we ever went on a date, but
Mm-hmm.
she was like my first girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and like we would like smooch and stuff,
Smooch and stuff.
and then we'd go to like her house. We never really went on a date,
Yeah.
but then like here's an embarrassing story for me. I'd never kissed a girl before
Mm-hmm.
with this girl as a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
Okay?
Did she know that?
I don't think so.
Okay. She does now. I'm just
That she's listening.
I doubt it.
Actually, you know her.
No,
but,
I know who we're talking about.
So, yeah, we would smooch, but like we didn't like make out or anything.
Yeah, just a little.
She like, I was like gonna get on the bus, and she like went to make out with me, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, fuck, like.
Ew, was that your tongue?
Like I tried, but like I don't know what I did.
Yeah.
And then like later she like texted me that I was a bad kisser.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, fuck you, bitch.
You didn't say that.
No, I didn't say that.
You're
but
like,
I
I'm
was
sorry,
like,
I'll try better.
So I'd never kissed a girl before.
But did you like it, Katy Perry?
No, I was embarrassed.
Because she went in for the good kind of
I was
kissing.
so embarrassed. I got sick and didn't talk to her for like a whole week.
Uh-huh.
And then broke up with her.
That is embarrassing.
It was terrible, dude.
Yeah, dude. All those kind of relationships, though, like in high school and everything, like 99% of the time, they don't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the only reason that they matter is, so I guess maybe I'm going to go 98%. 98% of high school relationships don't matter. 1%, there's the 1% of people out there who are high school sweethearts, right?
Right.
Still together, living their best life. Good for you.
My parents.
Good for them.
Yeah.
You know, the other 1% is just learning from being embarrassed in situations.
Yeah, and I got to make out with my Mickey doll more often.
And I know that when I go to the fair with my lady, I'm not getting on rides because I'm not throwing up on either one of us.
Yeah.
And I wore a good shirt. I wasn't going to ruin it.
Right. I mean, like, once you're together long enough, then if you throw up on yourself in front of her, it's not going to be, like, such a big deal.
She'll just give you shit about it for the next year.
That's okay.
Sometimes. She gets brutal, dude.
At least she don't tell you you're a bad kisser.
True. True. I've definitely had people like girls in the past tell me I'm a bad kisser.
Yeah.
Oops.
And then,
what if they're the bad kisser?
Right.
You're doing it right.
Right. I was just like,
Home.
just mouth wide open. This is how I kiss. Oh, that's crazy. I just finally remember who my first girlfriend was. That's weird. That's weird. I forgot.
See, I think my first girlfriend was in like 7th grade, so
Yeah.
but none
you
of
had
that
more
counted.
game than I did.
None of that
dude.
counts, though. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, relationships in school don't count.
Mhm.
Like, they really don't, unless they last, like, throughout. But, I don't know. I learned a lot.
Yeah. I wasn't really one to have girlfriends in school.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that there was one that did count because that's when I finally like took it seriously.
Yeah, no, we have that serious one.
Yeah,
You know?
like when I was a senior, I had a
Yeah.
girlfriend and we dated for like a couple years after high school.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, like it's just weird that like to say that like I was a very late bloomer.
Mm-hmm.
Very late bloomer. And
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, I didn't kiss anyone until fucking sophomore, dude.
Yeah.
People were kissing in fucking 6th grade, dude. And I'm over there standing in the corner just watching.
just watching them kiss with your popcorn. Just
when's it gonna be my turn? With my
when's it gonna be Juan's turn?
with my trumpet.
I don't want to know what kids are getting up to in high school nowadays.
Oh
you know?
God.
I know how crazy and wild things were when we were there.
Yeah.
Things are only getting worse, or at least different.
Well, kids have access to like everything now.
Everything. The internet. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have cell phones. We used smoke signals most of the time to text and communicate. Stone drawings. We would draw on stone tablets and leave them around for our friends.
Dude, I was talking, not to put him on blast, but I have to say, my little brother.
Your little brother, who is a lot younger than you.
Yeah, he's 21 this year.
10 years. That's a 10-year gap, dude.
Yeah, so when he was a teenager, he started like finally like opening up to me a little bit. Because like that age gap was always weird. Like, I can't talk to him about stuff. He can't talk to me about stuff. And he don't want to hang out with me.
Right.
And I don't want to fucking...
be a bad influence.
I don't want to play with toys for hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Look at our set.
Anyways.
I get what you mean, though.
But he would, like, when he was a teenager, he would tell me, like, how old he was when he would start to see stuff on the internet and, like, created an email address.
Yeah.
At a really young age to, like, log into shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you were how?
Because I think, like, I had my first email address was, like, 9th grade.
Yeah.
And it was just to get into MySpace.
I was pretty young when I had an email address, but only because when I was competing, I started competing at 10. I needed an email address to apply for my membership, because you have to like have like a fight card or something.
Yeah.
So my parents made me an email address. It was Shorty, JAV, at Hotmail.
Do you still have access to this?
I think.
Send him emails. Send him the worst things you can find on the internet.
Actually, I don't remember how to log into it, actually.
All right, let me give you his new email address. It's...
yeah, good luck.
Send. Juan123.
I get too many emails already, dude.
So, Juan123@gmail.com.
I think I have over like 2,000 unread emails.
Oh, I'm up there.
I don't know how to get that bubble to go away.
You don't.
But like my email cloud is getting too full.
Hey, you know the unlimited space we have in the internet? It's full.
Yeah.
For you specifically.
Yeah, it's full.
We went on a tangent, man.
Yeah.
Like
what the heck?
But we said we were going to talk about 20 random things from the internet that we found today. Do you think we could speed run it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's like anything we really need to.
And if we go over the hour,
whatever.
We're going to be here over an hour anyways.
Yeah.
So buckle up.
Buckle up, bucko.
All right. Should I start on the bottom? We're going to start on the bottom, work our way up.
Okay.
Pottery.
Okay,
anyways, let me explain. I just went to a site that gives you random things to talk about. And I said, give us 20.
20.
And number one on the list, pottery.
20 for episode 20.
Whoa.
Wait, is that right?
I don't think so. That looks more right. I don't know. That's right. But yeah, pottery is the first one.
Okay.
Do you have anything to say about pottery?
The movie Ghost.
The movie Ghost.
What's the song that's in that?
Oh gosh. My brain
For some reason, I'm thinking about like I think they made fun of Ghost in Not Another Teen Movie.
I think so.
And they're like, "Kiss me."
Right, yeah, that's not the song, but it is. Yeah.
That's not the song?
Not in Ghost. Anytime I think of ghosts, that I just think of Community. And there's a whole episode about it.
Yeah.
All right, next. What do you know about the history of holidays? Of some holidays, any holiday.
Well, we all know about Christmas.
We all know Christmas. That's a historical
Easter,
one. Easter's.
Right?
St. Patrick got rid of all the snakes.
Nice.
Now he's got a day named after him.
Nice.
That's what I know.
What about a real holiday?
St. Patrick's Day is not a real holiday?
It's not a national holiday.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. I don't get the
post-
day off for St. Patrick's Day.
Okay. President's Day? Columbus Day? Those, you're close for them days, yeah?
History?
Yeah, give me history on those.
Actually, my work never closes.
Never closes.
I work on those holidays.
So...
I get paid extra for working, but still not closed.
Yeah, holidays. I don't know a lot of history about holidays.
Let's say Halloween. Halloween was like a... They say...
Don't fact check him.
Yeah.
He might
Please
be completely
don't.
wrong.
Wasn't it like the night
All
where
Hallows
like
Eve?
the spirits come out and people had to wear masks to fit in with the spirits or some shit?
Let's go with that. Someone fact check.
Let us know.
Next on the list, breweries. I like them.
Button.
That's a good one.
I went there once.
Dragoon used to be good. Back in the day. The one we went to in Flagstaff was good. Mother Road.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one.
Yeah.
Criminals.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, sorry. You ran a red light.
Excuse me?
You
that
ran a
was
red light.
one time yesterday, and it was for a reason.
What foods do you absolutely hate?
Onions.
Onions? Yeah.
Bacon.
I don't like olives. I don't like mushrooms.
You know what, dude? In my older age,
Yeah.
I don't hate bacon as much anymore.
What?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I went to NASCAR with Artie. His dad smoked some bacon.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking ate 4 of those pieces, dude.
Yeah.
And I ate one to not be rude.
Right.
You know, I was like, oh,
He made
God, I
this.
hate bacon. But he woke up early, didn't wake us up, started cooking breakfast, woke us up with the fucking aroma of hash browns.
Just wafting it in.
Yeah. He opens the window. Just anyways, so I ate it to not be rude, and it just went.
Oh.
And it was delicious.
Yeah.
And now it's like, if something has bacon, I'm like,
Maybe it won't be so bad.
Yeah.
See, like, I try olives at least once a year.
Yep.
Just in case.
Still hate it.
Just in case my palate has changed.
Right.
Still hate it. Mushrooms, I refuse. I'm sorry. They're just so gross.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next. What did you do on your most recent birthday? I went to the Renaissance Fair.
Nice. That
with
was
you.
Last month.
Yeah, this month.
Last month.
What month are we in? Shit.
It's gonna be my...
What did you do on your last birthday?
Last birthday was my 30th birthday.
Woo.
And my parents
Mm-hmm.
threw me a bash.
Yeah, big bash.
There was like 80 fucking people, dude.
80?
Well, like all together
Throughout the night.
Okay,
Throughout
so
the
it was
night.
like family, and then
Because we were all there from the start.
families were trickling out, and then the party people were coming.
Because
So
there was people rolling up when we took off at like midnight.
yeah,
Because we had been drinking since we got there at like 4.
yeah, those people were not invited.
The people who rolled up.
I don't know why they came,
Yeah.
and they just sat there,
Uh-huh.
and I was like,
They're just people who live down the street.
No, I knew them.
No,
I did know them, but I was like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen you in years. I didn't tell you, like, about my party.
Yeah.
And, like, you're not even, like...
You didn't even bring beer.
Yeah. And you're not even partying.
Yeah.
You know? You're just sitting there. Anyways. Yeah, I had a big old party. I had a piñata with alcohol in it.
And, like, Advil and stuff, right? Or was it, wasn't there Ben Gay in there and
Oh
the
yeah,
old
yeah,
jokes.
yeah.
All right, next one on the list. You ready? What's the best and worst thing about traveling? Worst thing is always the actual act of traveling.
Yeah, driving or flying.
Driving, flying, whatever. The travel part. Best thing is about everything else.
I do hate traveling with unorganized people.
And see, I am not a planner when it comes to trips. Like, I plan trips, but not things to do on trips.
I'm the opposite.
Yeah, so I don't like if I'm going to go on vacation, I don't want to have a plan. Like, I want someone to make a suggestion.
Yep.
And then say, I guess we can do that.
Yeah.
So it's more of like when I'm on vacation, I go into vacation mode.
Yeah.
I don't plan shit. I don't have any expectations. When I go to Washington, dude, I could be happy if I just went and walked on the beach every single day.
Mm-hmm.
I could give a shit if we go to the Space Needle. I don't care. I just want to go enjoy it.
So I'm really bad at, pulling the trigger and being like, we're going to go to California,
Yeah, we've been talking about going to Disneyland for like 3 years now.
Yeah, I can literally be like, I could go years without going anywhere and not really think about like planning a vacation unless somebody like you or Maria or whoever is like, let's go, or what are you doing in April? We're going to go to, I don't know, Montana. I'll be like, sick. Let's go.
Dope.
But I really like to be organized while you're there. But here's the thing is like, I don't want to step on anyone's toes because I didn't plan the trip. So I'm like, I sit back and I just
So you have a list of
suggestions.
out.
Yeah.
Hey, these are some things that interested me when I Google searched this place.
But like you've traveled with me and my family.
Yeah, and you and me had a great time.
And my mother is very like, okay, at this time, we're going to go eat breakfast. And then you better be done with your breakfast by this time because then we're going to go here. And then we got to wait in line. We got to get our tickets. We got to fucking get in the park or whatever, wherever we went. And then we're going to go to this ride, this ride, this ride, this ride. At this time, we're going to take lunch. You know what I mean?
But she'll finish that by saying, if you meet us there, awesome. You know, like she didn't care if we didn't show up for any of that. But there was like 3 things. She's like, if you miss this, you're dead.
Yeah.
You know, like, and we didn't miss them.
Right.
And then there would be times we'd go off and do our own thing and then just meet up with them because we're like, oh, we know they're going to be here right here.
Yeah.
We're going to be right there right then.
Easy.
Yeah. And we did it. We survived.
We did it.
It was a good time. Next on the list. Are you ready?
Yep.
What is the most beautiful place near where we live? I would probably have to say, in my opinion, Mount Lemmon. It's pretty nice. Sabino Canyon is pretty nice.
Okay, how close? I was going to say Sedona.
No, but I think that's too far. I think we got to stay within like southern
Arizona.
Like Sabino Canyon is pretty nice at certain times. I really like parts of Mount Lemmon where it's like really foresty, you know? That's what I like. So
the Madera Canyon right here that is on my side of the realm. It's really nice.
I haven't been.
You should come with me sometime.
Oh, let's do it. How have TV shows changed over the years? That was a video only joke. How have TV shows changed over the years?
TV shows have changed in the way, well, for one, everything's streaming now. But back in the day when you used to have to watch week by week, every episode had to be a banger.
Yeah, it had to have a beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah.
They don't anymore.
They had to make you want to wait to watch.
But they also like had a cohesive story that ended in that episode, but there was something else going on to keep you coming back. You know what I mean?
But now we always get a really good series, right? But there will be throwaway episodes that you're like, wait.
Did I need to wake up at 7 a.m. to watch this before I had to go to work?
Yeah, what's going on? But now they're doing the week by week still for streaming services that we pay for.
and the shows still don't.
And they still don't have banging endings.
Yeah,
dude.
they make us wait.
They don't have banging ends.
Bang ends.
Banging ends.
All right, you next. You ready? For me, TV shows, how they've changed over the years. I agree with you. We've talked about this before on the podcast. But also,
Have we?
I think so. But also, I think TV shows have gotten, I think they've gotten a little more soft. And by soft, I mean, like, they're really afraid to, like, push boundaries like they used to, like with violence or language, things like that, like or just situations in general, like is this a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I'm not one to say, but I do feel like shows they have to be a lot more careful than they used to be, which again, I don't know if that's good or bad. I just know, like, in the last couple years they gotta be real careful.
Wusses.
I wouldn't say wusses. I just would say, like, I don't know. Everything is different. All right, next one on the list. You ready? Communism.
Russia.
Bad. Oh, okay. Water skiing. Never done it. Would you do it?
I would.
I
would suck, probably.
I'd probably get hurt. I'd rather go tubing. Have you been tubing?
Yeah. I
love that. I'd rather do that than skiing.
Yeah.
Whales?
Whales.
That's on the list. Just seeing the word whales, my brain goes to Free Willy.
Dun, 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 dun.
I was gonna start singing because it's like my favorite Michael Jackson song. Which is funny because the next one on the list is, what's your favorite movie soundtrack? I think for me, one that's up there,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I was gonna say Guardians or Scott Pilgrim. I like Scott Pilgrim's soundtrack a lot.
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver is great. I think any Edgar Wright movie at this point, honestly, he just knows how to make a soundtrack. And then
Blade.
And then if you really want to get serious with it, like to go like classic movie scores, John Williams makes amazing music, amazing scores. Star Wars in general has some of the best music in movies, I think, and TV.
Yeah.
When you hear a Star Wars song, you know it's Star Wars, you know?
I think about the Blood Rave for Blade.
Someone was
like
playing that
often
at work the other day. And they're like, do you know what movie this is from? And I'm like, Blade? Where's the blood?
Duh.
They were shocked that I got it, but
yeah,
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that song and that scene stays in my head.
Play a clip.
All the time.
Just kidding.
Play a clip.
What is something you're obsessed with?
I'm
obsessed with sleeping, and I don't get enough of it.
I love sleep. I love sleeping at the wrong times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am obsessed with emo music as a whole.
Oh, like legit obsessions though? I have this weird, like handful of things that I cannot get enough of.
Mm-hmm.
It is pens.
Pens?
Mm-hmm. Water bottles.
Uh-huh.
And keychains.
So I have, in that same vein, I have Dutch Bro stickers.
Uh-huh.
Can't get enough of them. I got a whole drawer full of them.
Yep.
Bottle openers.
Uh-huh.
Another drawer full of them.
Yeah.
Snow globes.
Uh-huh.
I'm obsessed. I love snow globes. There's one on the set. Have you seen it? And then yeah, like I was joking about, like, I'm obsessed with going to concerts. Like, I wish I could go to more.
Yeah. Well, like,
but I'm not I can't consider that an obsession. You know what I mean? Like going to get coffee instead of making it at home.
Right.
Like, is that an obsession?
I don't think so.
Or I don't know.
Unless you're like obsessed with coffee, because I
love coffee.
Like, let me tell you, like, I have a lot of water bottles
Mm-hmm.
because I love water bottles.
Yeah, no matter
And
what's on.
I buy water bottles because I think they look cool,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't use them.
Yeah,
I use the same one.
and it's not cool looking, right?
Not really. And so, like, we go to Target. I see the water bottle aisle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Keychains. I see a cool one. I got to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
See, I don't know if I have anything like that besides like snow globes and
Yeah.
bottle openers.
And I love pens.
Yeah.
Like, pens that write good.
Mm-hmm.
I got to have it. I got to have fistfuls of them.
Fistfuls. All right. We're getting through the list. We're almost done.
Mhm.
How much time do you spend on the internet, and what do you usually do?
TikTok
Yeah.
most of the time.
Mine's probably YouTube.
And I don't know how much time.
I spend a lot of time on YouTube throughout my week.
Mm-hmm.
I spend a lot of time on TikTok. Usually right when I wake up in the morning and right before I go to bed.
Yep.
But like I think the term like spend time on the internet has changed, because when I think of that, I think of like actual websites like on my computer. I forget that my phone is internet, you know?
Yeah.
This is internet. I'm on the internet right now.
Well, I spent a lot of time on like HBO Max and
Yeah, so that's internet, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's a tough one, but it sounds like we spend a good amount of our time on the internet for entertainment.
Yeah.
Who in your life brings you the most joy?
Echo.
Yeah,
Yep. Not changing my answer. Queen Echo.
Queen Echo. I'm also gonna say Echo. That's a really tough one because there's a lot of people who bring me a lot of joy.
Yeah.
My
little sister.
She was so shy today when I saw her.
Really?
Yeah, didn't want to talk to me. Hit her face.
She was so happy you made her food.
I know. She wasn't happy when your mom told her that I was the one who made the food. There's a lot of people that bring me a lot of joy. And it's hard to just shout it out like that.
Yeah.
Because then it feels like it's robbing someone from the answer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like you bring me joy sometimes. You know, seeing my mom after not seeing her for like 6 months.
Yeah.
That's some joy.
Yeah.
My mom's dogs are cute
Wait.
as heck.
I bring you joy sometimes.
Yeah, just sometimes. Let's see, you're reading into it too much now, right?
Oh man.
All right,
Well,
are you ready for the next
Echo.
one?
I love Echo more than anything. And my sister.
What do you fear is hiding in the dark?
La Cocoy.
La Llorona.
La
La
Llorona.
La Llorona.
Okay, that's the third time we've talked about La Llorona on this podcast in a row.
in a row. Yeah, what do you fear is hiding in the dark? I think just anything.
Yeah.
That's what you're afraid of. It's not that you're alone in the dark. It's that you're not alone in the dark.
A big, giant, 5-foot
Mother?
spider.
Oh, yeah. If there's a spider. I heard a statistic that you're never more than 6 feet away from a spider at any given time. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
horrifying.
I saw on the internet today, actually, a fucking, 10-foot python in Florida just chilling.
Just chilling, just living, vibing, thriving.
I was like, nope.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever gotten? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I have advice for certain situations. Like my best work advice I ever got was always train someone to replace you, because you're either going to move up or move out. Right? So always train your replacement. Have someone ready to take your shoes. That's good advice.
Yeah.
The other advice that I will never forget, because it's engraved.
Engraved?
They both sound right, but I feel like one of them's wrong.
Yeah, I think it's engraved.
the one piece of advice that's just dug into my brain since high school is just pursue your passion.
Yeah.
Bob Abel himself.
Pursue your passion. Abel.
He might not have come up with this, but like we've joked so much in the past about just, hey, pursue your passion, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so true. Like as you get older, like it's hard. It's hard to hold on to that. So
yeah,
I'm glad I get to pursue my passion every week. Not with you.
Oh.
What's your advice? What you got?
I want to say pursue your passion around those lines is what I was thinking
right?
of. But like another thing was like don't ever like care what people think. You know what I mean?
Care
like
what people think.
Yeah. So like that goes with like pursuing your passion because like if you're self-conscious about what you're doing and you don't like what you're doing all the time, like you are your own biggest critic.
Mm-hmm.
So if you care too much about what people think and you think what you're doing is not as good and everyone's gonna hate it,
yeah,
might not be the case.
Yeah,
you know.
So basically, we're saying pursue your passion, do what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, you're the one that matters, right?
Yeah,
like to you, right?
Yeah.
Like your happiness matters to you more than it does anyone else.
Right.
They shouldn't have any say in it. 2 more. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Do you text more or call more?
Text. I do both, though.
I call. I don't like talking on the phone very much. There's a handful of people I actually talk on the phone with, but I'm usually texting.
I usually, like with you, I call you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't like to wait for a text back, so I just call people.
And I'm like, hey.
Hey,
man.
What are you doing?
I was watching a movie. Yeah.
Oh.
Were you sleeping? Yeah. All right, last one on the list.
Okay.
Communism. I'm just kidding.
Russians.
Who had the biggest impact on the person you have become?
Oof.
That's a lot of pressure to put on one person from my past.
I say my parents.
Your parents?
I gotta say my parents.
I think that's like an easy, like, I mean easy, like, they're easy people to pick for that because that's their duty, right?
Right.
Like,
so don't pick my parents?
No, what I'm saying is, like, I can say my parents too.
So my parents haven't shaped me into the person?
No, I'm saying they have. Like, that's their job, right? Like, that's, like, the thing.
Yeah.
That, like, parents should do, I guess. I'm not a parent.
Okay,
I don't
you want to
know.
hear something weird? And it's going to be weird. And it's not a person, but my job.
Yeah.
I feel like my job has shaped me a lot because I've been through a lot of shit and I've been there for a long time. And I bounced around and dealt with different people and dealt with bullshit. I've had fun. I've done it all, you know, like at my job.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like if I didn't get into that job at such a young age, like I don't know what I would be doing, or I don't know like how I would have turned out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get that because, like, for most of our adult life, you've had that same job. You know, like different aspects of it in the job, but you've had the job.
Right.
So it makes sense.
Our entire adult life, I've had that job.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
We've worked at jobs together.
Would you call us adults at 18?
No, God, no.
Okay, so I started working there at 20.
Okay.
So like our whole adult life.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You've had the same job for like 13 years. 11 years.
Almost 11 years.
11 years. For me, I think there's a lot of people, right? That's why it's tough.
Yeah.
Because I can look at the goods and the bads of a lot of people and like how they've been influences on me, and even people that might have been bad influences. You know, it's not like I blame them. It's like I learned from them. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really tough. That's a tough one. I think a lot of people who've shaped me into the person I am have been like my friends and family. Like, I've done some really, like, I wouldn't say bad things, just things that like I probably shouldn't have done, if that makes sense. Like career paths, like choices with school, things like that out of high school. We've gone drinking way too many times than we probably ever should have when we were like 21-year-olds, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we've figured it out since then, if that makes sense. Like we've navigated these paths of like, let's be just shitty people for a little bit and then like figure out why we shouldn't be shitty people, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying we were shitty people, but you know what I mean. It's like
making bad decisions.
Like I'm just gonna quit my job. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna take a month away. I'm gonna take a month off of school and just kind of sit around and do nothing. I'm just gonna drop out of school now. Like,
yeah.
So, yeah, it's hard to like pinpoint one person who's like boosted it. But it's easy to like see like different influences throughout time, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So my answer is Echo.
Mine is
Queen Echo.
I was gonna say La Llorona.
She's just so hot.
But
she saved me into the person I am to die.
But yeah, like I said, there's someone in every chapter of my life who has been an influence, you know, and who's helped me be the person I am today.
Yeah, for sure.
You were a part of it at one point, I'm sure.
At one point?
Right now.
Only?
You just wanted me to say you, huh?
Go on.
No, but like I said, you could probably safely say that like our group of friends, you and me,
yeah,
the other friends in the group, we have influenced each other in ways.
Yeah.
But the biggest influence I've ever had, La Llorona. No, it was Bigfoot. My bad.
And Mother.
And Mother. Thanks, Mother. I'm digging the look today.
She's a hardcore biker today, dude.
Hardcore biker.
She's gonna go get on a Harley Davidson and fucking ride out of here, dude. Well, the song.
What song?
I can't remember.
I was just thinking Bad to the Bone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the classic one. But also, you've been listening to us ramble on for a little bit of time now. We made it through our 20 topics. But now's the time we're going to shamelessly plug where else you can find our content, which is going to be YouTube. At BJ in the Morning Podcast. Instagram and TikTok.
BJ in the Morning _.
It's like the Taco Bell commercial back in.
Yeah.
It's good to go. I also want to give a big shout out to this new piece of artwork that we have hanging up here.
Mm-hmm.
We got our first piece of fan art.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's pretty cool. I want to give a big shout out to probably our youngest fan.
Who probably shouldn't be listening to the podcast.
You know who you are. We're not going to say your name here. But just know we're really grateful for the artwork.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. If anyone else out there has any fan art or ideas for fan art and you want to send them our way,
they're going on the wall.
That's
what we decided.
There's a lot of prime real estate. Some of it's free. Most of it's free.
Some of it is free.
But hit us up on Instagram, DM us, anything like that if you have any art that you want to send us, and we'll throw it up on the wall.
Yeah. And thank you for listening to BJ in the Morning. I'm Juan.
And I'm Brendan.
And we'll talk to you next time. You gotta pursue your passion,
Mr. Abel.
You gotta look for You gotta look for a career, not a job.
When did you get here, Mr. Abel?
I've been here the whole time. What are you talking about? Now go edit some films. Like right now. What are you waiting for?
I'm just really confused.